Get ready for a mockumentary. A mockumentary so honest that Abe Lincoln would applaud. Get ready for 2015 when the world went to...
Then, in one day, in 2010, all hit the fan and people gradually lost all sense of pride. Starting with Nicki Minaj's Anaconda and Miley Cyrus's Twerking, the world gradually started falling into chaos as little people started being used as Jersey Shore spin-offs and taking after the world chicken dancers and burnt crisp Barbie dolls.
One show that glorified little people was called Little Woman LA. Little Woman LA tries to showcase the real-life drama of interactions between people and somehow manages to keep viewers in the process. Thank you, Jersey Shore, for paving the way for ultimate stupidity to take hold.
Now, on to the next brand of stupidity that has paved the way for how teens look today. Bratz. Bratz, released in 2001, have paved the way for young girls' fashion trends, having these trends evolve into later years. After the release of these ever-so-popular Bratz dolls, they have been ever a source of controversy, and with good reason. The dolls are usually sold with clothes, such as fishnet tights and skinny jeans. From there, the style of clothing associated with Bratz has become ever more risque over the years. Bratz Industries has even tried to sell clothes in children's clothing departments.
Yes, what a shame. For the people watching this, you might be wondering, how did all of this come to happen? How did the USA end up in such a mediocre state of mind? To answer your questions, my dear watchers, it all started with punk rock. Yes, punk rock. It's this music, different ideas, different social classes and groups were born.
The main social classes who were born are the punks and the preps. Years after this, more subgroups were born, leading into the greasers, socias, and hipsters for modern-day terminology. And, along with certain social classes, ideas came criticism of those ideas. Soon after, those criticisms merged into cultural revolutions, protest, and freedom in complete absolute thought.
Then came the era of disobedience. Well, I think it's time for our favorite game. How disobedient are you? Mr. Spare, would you please do the honors and start the game?
If anyone answered no, you are a liar, because everyone has done these things. As time progressed, the disobedience of modern youth has progressed rather quickly. While in 2015, the idea of disobedience would have been considered ditching class or doing vulgar behavior, the idea of disobedience thereon has progressively rapid after 2015.
Prepare to attack. Prepare to attack on the count of 3. 1, 2... Late! What happened? Where are they? I don't know, sir. They must have hyperjets on that thing. And what do we got on this thing? A Cuisinart? No, sir. We'll find them, catch them. Yes, sir. Prepare ship for light speed. No. Light speed is too slow. Light speed too slow? Yes, we're gonna have to go right to ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed? Sir, we've never gone that fast before. I don't know if the ship can take it. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Prepare ship! Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. Fasten all seatbelts. Seal all entrances and exits. Close all shops in the mall. Cancel the free-range circus. Secure all animals in the zoo. Give me that, you petty excuse for an officer. Now hear this. Ludicrous speed. Sir, hadn't you better buckle up? Now buckle this. Ludicrous speed. Go!
Fast forward to the year 2021, and the 29th Amendment was passed forbidding web pages from blocking content to youth of under 18 years old. Shortly after this amendment was passed, many kids, either accidentally or purposely, were viewing many things that would have been absolutely banned from the general youth in 2015.
As a result of this, many girls who were previously engulfed in revealing clothes and sexual suggestive ideas are now free to learn everything and see everything that is on the internet. As a result of these girls wanting the same pleasure that is demonstrated from the videos, from the year 2021 to the year 2024, there was a large increase in teen pregnancies.
If this was bad enough, it got much worse in the next 30 years, after it was deemed illegal to hide stuff on the internet. And because of this, people started making movies with the forbidden content, and after much debate, Hollywood made the decision to hide questionable content from the rating system. With this new system in place, movies were rated PG in 2015 would be considered rated G. However, when this was introduced, it sparked a lot of anger from parents and teachers who were angered that their students and children were able to view such things.
In the year 2029, Hollywood was forced to return the ratings to the way it was before, but the damage was done. As a result of this temporary change by Hollywood, many kids had lost their innocence earlier than before. Kids as early as 13 already knew stuff that 10 years before only teenagers at the age of 16 to 17 knew, leading to a dramatic surge of maturation across the board.
In 2030, as a result of the temporary change in movie ratings, crime rate drastically decreased and was replaced with another bad thing: prostitution and inappropriate behavior with the other gender. When kids saw the things that were being portrayed in movies, they wanted that pleasure and happiness they saw. As a result, the rate of pregnancies went up in an alarming rate, leading to more sex-crazed lunatics than ever before.
So, as you can see, TV and movies became a very bad and completely obliterated the lovely USA that we know and love.
Wow, out of time already? Gotta love low production budgets. Well, we both say.
Well, with that being said, we leave the future of America
in your hands. And signing off, Bryce and Christian. I think that works.
Alright.
And then we can edit out the kinks, right?
Yeah, and we should listen to it to see if there's any... If we think... If we should see what it's like in the background, do all that kind of stuff, make sure that's all good.